What's up guys, in this video we're going to talk about the effects that the whole Hero Pass drama has had on RuneScape. So this is probably going to be one of the last main Hero Pass videos that I make talking about the topic, unless of course Jagex go back on what they say and they don't quite do it. We're obviously still going to be keeping the talk about it going when they give updates on it, but making a specific video on it, probably not going to be too many more. Anyway, I wanted to make this video because I saw this post on Reddit that says, so where are we? And they talk about a couple of things that I've been thinking about since this actually came out, and I've been talking to other people about as well. The effects of all the drama and the uprising from players and stuff that it'll actually have on the game for the foreseeable future, I suppose, or the near future. So this post says, over the weekend and on Monday, it seemed like things were still not settled from the Hero Pass fiasco. Now it seems like the Reddit anger has dissipated. Threads look like a normal week, but at the in-game worlds are really lacking in people compared to a normal week. My clan and friends online list are pretty empty. Jagex made it seem like Friday was the beginning of a dialogue, but nothing has been said so far this week. Have we all given up? Has the part of the player base that hated the Hero Pass stopped fighting for the game and logged out? Is Jagex uninterested in keeping the lines of communication going? It feels like the sun rose on Tuesday, maintenance happened, and everything just stopped. Seems weird, maybe it's just me. So this post is basically saying that they seem like the player count has dropped, but also people have stopped talking about the Hero Pass. Now there's going to be a few reasons for this, and they're right, they are right. The Hero Pass has been addressed by Jagex, and they have given the information they needed to give, and it is a win for players, right? It is an absolute win, and they are doing the changes that they say that they are going to be doing. It's going to take some time for us to see what happens with this though, and they just need to get it done basically. Now once we've given them enough time to actually implement the things that they've done, and once we see that they are, then this is good, and we can either say, yep, cool, happy days, or we can say, hold on Jagex, it's been quite a while now, we've still not heard anything, and we can bring the noise back up. That being said, we'll just have to wait and see what actually happens with Jagex on this. They've already taken out the button from the actual pass to be able to progress through levels. Well, the button's still there, but it doesn't work. I think they should actually just hide this, even if they just literally put something over the top of it so we can't see it. They should definitely do that because it just looks better. Honestly, they should. But either way, the button doesn't work. You can't buy progress through the pass, and they're taking out the buffs and stuff as well. So the main issues that players have has actually been like given attention to and fixed, I suppose. Now, this is kind of died down on Reddit because those things have been fixed as far as players are concerned. Like the main issues are done. They just need to rework the actual pass into how they want it to be and communicate that with the players when they get to that point. However, they are currently working, I suppose, on putting the daily challenges back into the game and a few other things that they said they were going to do. Those are going to take some time, but as long as players can see that it is going in the direction that they want, then they're probably not going to make a huge kick up and fuss about it until something either says, hold on, this isn't what we agreed on, or why is it taking so long? So we'll have to just wait for that to happen. As for the player count, there's a few things about this. Like someone mentioned in the comments here, someone said schools restarted. September's usually has a drop in concurrent players. This is probably normal. Yeah, absolutely. People have gone back to school. Those are the school holidays and stuff. And they also said necromancy honeymoon is over, and most that aren't 120 are just training it normally. Jagex has addressed the complaints of most players as listed or working on it, rebalancing rate and recording challenges. So most posts are back to normal. So yeah, basically it's all of these things. This person is absolutely right. The necromancy brought a ton of players into the game, and this is obviously going to have shown the increase in players throughout the worlds, but that wasn't going to last forever. It should have given a longer boost of players than it did because of the Hero Pass drama. We lost a lot of players with that, and it's very sad to see that Jagex had to screw something up so close to such a big good thing for the game. It's kind of just a Jagex thing to do though, in my opinion. This isn't anything uncommon. They do the mobile launch goes terribly, we lose loads of players after that. Every time we see something that pushes players or drives the number up, we always have something shortly after that pushes them right back down, it seems. But necromancy numbers were always going to drop off, it's just how it is. But the Hero Pass itself is going to have some long-term sort of effects on the actual game, or even if it's not like long term, some short-term stuff too. Now this is just how it's going to be, and it is what it is. We have to still be glad that we got the win that we did with the pass, because the pass itself would have been worse for the game than the fuss that we made about it. However, Let's think about it. Everybody went and review bombed the crap out of Steam, review bombed the crap out of the app stores and the Google Play Store and wherever you could access RuneScape. The reviews were negative. All of a sudden, Steam used to have very positive reviews for RuneScape, and all the recent ones are really, really low. They were all people complaining about the MTX and stuff and saying they've cancelled the sub after such a long time and giving all these negative reviews. Now, this obviously actually has an effect that went two ways. One was a positive. It made Jagex go, holy crap, these players are not messing around. We need to actually act on this because all of these reviews it's not looking good for the game. Like, this is going to damage the future of the game, having all these negative reviews there. Everyone's going to look at it and go, hey, look, mostly positive, but why are all the recent ones so negative? Well, I'm just not going to bother playing them. This goes for across all of the platforms, so it did have the effect that it probably did help push Jagex into doing what we wanted them to do with changing the hero pass itself, but it is going to affect people from playing the game, new players coming into the game in the future as well, for the near future, until the reviews start to balance out. So one thing you could do if you're happy with the hero pass now, I suppose you could, I don't know if you can even actually go and edit your review or change it. Maybe you could edit it to like a neutral thing and say, like, you know, we're waiting to hear back from Jagex on this. They have listened, so we're just waiting to hear that, and we can update it again once we actually get where we're going to be. I wouldn't fully change on it just yet. I would probably stick to your guns until we actually get what we want from it, but you could maybe neutral it, I suppose, if that's possible. I don't know how that works, but then so this is going to affect the player count too, but also a lot of players deactivated their accounts, unsubbed, cancelled the sub, moved on to different games. Having players for, it was like a week, it was only a week, right? A week to 2 weeks at the most. But the thing is, a lot of players just moved on to different things. They were like, well, screw it. It is what it is. I'm going to try new games. New games come out. Starfield's out at the moment. People are playing the shit out of that. They're playing different things, and they're just not interested in RuneScape right now because of this whole Hero Pass drama. So it's not just affected it, and then now that it's been fixed, everybody's just going to immediately come back to the game. A lot of players that I know, viewers from this channel, also canceled the subscription. Some people deactivated their account, like contacted Jagex and said, just get rid of my account, don't want it, just delete it. I'm not happy with this Hero Pass thing, and it's gone. They're not going to get it back. It's gone. Their account is gone. So they can't play. So these players are probably just gone. Even if they do hear about the good stuff, they probably just moved on. They're like, yeah, whatever, it is what it is. I'm going to go do different things, play different games, or just do other things in life. And so those players aren't going to be coming back for at least maybe they come back in the future. You know, people say you don't quit RuneScape, you just take long breaks. Possibly, right? We'll just have to see what happens. So it is a win with the Hero Pass that we got what we wanted from the actual company. They're going to do the thing that we wanted them to do. But at the same time, it is all the fuss that we had to do, all the like saying how bad this is, and we're cancelling our subs and we're moving to different games and all of this sort of thing is going to affect the game for either a short time or a long time or whatever. It just depends on what happens with it. So hopefully it's not going to change the game massively in terms of player count in the future. But right now, yeah, the player count is lower. It is unfortunate. I think it's actually lower than before Necromancy release. So that's kind of sad to see. I could be wrong on that. I'll put the player graph on screen for you guys anyway. But yeah, so there's a few things that's going to affect it. Players have just stopped playing. They're unsubbed. They may come back in a few months. The people are not going to play until they see the actual Hero Pass things come into play. They're going to wait for that. People are probably just going to hang around and not log in for a while until they finish playing other games or doing other things. And some people have completely quit the game completely. Like, they're just gone. They're not coming back. So it is what it is. But hopefully Jagex can do something to bring new players into the game and bump their player count again. It's a little bit sad, to be honest, because we lose players. They don't even get to do what they were going to do with the Hero Pass, which, good, they shouldn't have in the first place anyway. But it's a lose-lose. We lose the player counts and some of our friends and our friends list and our clan that is not going to come back from the game. I lose viewers that I am gonna like miss seeing in streams and in comment sections and stuff. And Jagex doesn't even make the money anyway. Now, they're still gonna make some money, don't get me wrong. They're still gonna drive some sales of bonds and some sales of other stuff, and they've already grabbed probably a good amount of money before they deactivated it all. But I don't know. It's just if only they'd communicated with the community first and said, "Are you guys gonna kick up shit about this? You guys gonna force our hand to this? Because if you are, we'll just change it." You know, like, just communicate. Let's not have this sort of stuff in the future. It's unfortunate. Anyway, this was a very ranty video. I wanted to make this talking about it with this Reddit post and give my take on it too. And hopefully the game recovers like a lot, but we're not going to expect to see our player base like fly up again like when Necromancy released. That was, people like to come on, try it out, and then they go back to whatever they were doing. It's just how it is, right? There's a lot of hype. People come, people play, people disappear. So anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments how you are thinking and feeling about it all. But other than that, guys, I will catch you all tomorrow with another video. See you later, guys. Bye.